Hey y'all, Tara May here, and I have another horror pack unboxing. This will be my Blu-ray one for this month, April. Finally got it in. I know some people get theirs early, so I know there's already some unboxings out there, but I thought I'd do mine for those of you who like to watch my videos and stuff. The horror pack is a subscription that you can subscribe to. It's $24.99 a month for the Blu-rays, unless you do a longer period of time all at once and pay in bulk, and then the price goes down depending on how long you choose. And you can also do the DVD packs for $19.99 a month, or again, like with the other, the price would go down if you buy more at one time. And the DVD titles would be different than the Blu-ray titles will be. So it's a good way to start a collection or to boost a collection. Or, you know, I actually have a pretty good collection already myself, and I haven't had a lot of these titles. Or sometimes, you know, getting a Blu-ray pack might upgrade old DVD titles, stuff like that. Economically, I think it works out pretty good. If you don't like some of the titles, you can trade them. The Blu-ray packs, every month this year, they're going to have an a limited edition one that's going to be in each one of the packs. Sometimes they get these signed by the director and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And I've had a lot of decent titles. You get a lot of zombie flicks and stuff. You get a good mix of some current independent films, as well as some 80s and 90s horror familiar titles. I had Reanimator in one of the packs, and that was pretty cool to get on Blu-ray. So, let's get to this. And, again, as y'all know, I pre-cut. That way I don't have to fuss with the scissors or whatever on here. And they do put these in these handy bubble mailers, which you can reuse since they haven't taped them or anything. So let's see what my first title is. Wolf Cop. That's a fun movie. I actually rather like that. It was pretty amusing. My mom actually watched this and told me I had to see it, and she loves this movie. Oddly enough, I did buy this for her recently, so she does have this movie. But it's great to add to my collection, and I would like to watch that again, actually. I haven't watched that in a little bit. There you go. Oh, and I'll read the back for you. Special features. Film commentary with writer-director Lowell Dean and special effects artist Emerson Ziffel. Wolf Cop music video, Wolf Cop Unleashed behind-the-scenes featurette, the birth of Wolf Cop, film outtakes, trailers, and more. Has cult classic written all over it, impossible not to love. Officer Loup-Garou, some of you may know that that's actually probably on purpose, isn't the best cop in the small town Woodhaven. In fact, he's probably the worst. He mostly just looks to avoid anything that could possibly interfere with his goal of getting wasted. One evening during the night shift, Lou investigates a mysterious disturbance at the edge of town and wakes up with a pentagram carved into his chest. Heightened senses and body hair that's growing at an alarming rate. To solve the mystery of this transformation, he'll have to take on a case no normal cop would be able to solve. But this half-man, half-beast is not just a cop, it's a wolf cop. So yeah, that's kind of a fun werewolf flick, and that's pretty cool. So, there we go. So I'm happy with that one already. Let's see what else I got. Here's the limited, and it's signed, The Dark Below, Horror Pack Limited Edition. I don't know this title. Looks like it's going to have some ice, which is funny. There was one about ice and stuff in the DVD pack. Silence is the most powerful scream. For his fourth and most daring film, director Douglas Schultz from Nemesis and Dark Fields, I've seen Dark Fields, brings us The Dark Below. This tense, fear-driven film utilizes minimal dialogue, portraying a woman, Lauren May Schaefer, struggling for survival beneath a frozen lake, while a serial killer, David G.B. Brown, stalks her from the surface. Blue extras include director's commentary, pre-production animatics, Wonderfully Bleak, a brave and bold experimental thriller. The Dark Below will have you gripping your seat and shouting in silence at the screen. Shouting in silence. A frozen, silent thriller that will chill you to the bone. 9 out of 10 will do what marriages what Jaws did to beaches. To marriages. I wonder if that's a little bit of a spoiler there. I don't know. Alright, so our next title. Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings. Huh? They couldn't leave that. I can't believe this is in there. on Blu-ray. Huh. I actually really liked the first Pumpkinhead movie. The second one's not bad. The new ones, I could give or take. That's pretty damn cool. Okay. And actually, I think I got a pack from Horror Pack once that had the the third and fourth one together. So, when 5 teenagers unwittingly resurrect a demon nobody is safe from, the creature's bloody rampage. Yeah, creature's bloody rampage. But this monster is different. Inside its demonic form dwells the soul of a boy murdered years ago. Can the evil creature be killed without destroying the innocent boy trapped within? Starring Amy Dolan from Witchboard 2 and Ticks, Andrew Robinson from Hellraiser, Soleil Moon Frye from Punky Brewster, Hill Harper, CSI New York, J. Trevor Edmond, Lord of Illusions, Linnea Quigley, Return of the Living Dead, and Kane Hodder from Hatchet. Pumpkinhead 2, Bloodwings unleashes a non-stop barrage of gruesome gore from one of horror's most iconic monsters. Now, I'm going to say 2, and I'm not sure which his name is, but the one guy also happened to be in Return of the Living Dead Part 3, which is kind of interesting because, Linnea Quigley, of course, is Trash in the first Return of the Living Dead movie. And, yeah, Amy Dolan, she's in a few horror things. In Witchboard 2, I definitely remember that's the one with the artist, and that was pretty cool. She's a blonde. She always kind of reminded me a little of Nicole Eggert for some reason. Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. And, but to be honest, I think I already have that. Poker Night from Macabre. Haven't heard of this one either. Looks like we got a masked killer on there, and he's got some cards. Okay. Bo Mershoff, Titus Welliver, Michael Eklund, Ron Eldard, Corey Large with Giancarlo Esposito, and Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman's an interesting character. So let's see. How do you catch a killer when he's holding all the cards? In this twisted thriller, a young detective, Bo Mershoff from Awkward, becomes an unwilling participant in a sadistic game of cat and mouse when he's kidnapped by a masked serial killer. In order to survive, the detective must use wisdom imparted to him by senior detectives on their regular poker night. Ron Perlman from Hellboy, Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, Titus Welliver from Argo, Michael Eklund from The Call, Ron Eldard from Super 8, and Corey Large from Lone Survivor co-star. Well, for a movie that I have not heard of, I've actually heard of about everybody in it. The one guy is the Chicken Shack owner, drug dealer dude from Breaking Bad, for those of you who have seen that show. And of course I recognize some of those other names, like I said, Ron Perlman. So that may be interesting to see those characters. Yeah, I don't know. Might be good. So I'll be willing to check that out. And if I do, I may post about it on Twitter. For those of you who would like to follow me there at TaraMay79, that's TARAMAE79. Pretty much the same as my YouTube thing, but without the capitals. And I do post about movies and stuff there sometimes when I have time. And yeah, maybe I'll even, if it's good enough, I might review it on here. You never know. I do have some other reviews coming. But I hope you liked my unboxing. I hope you liked what I got. And we'll review. That was Poker Night. Take a glare. Pumpkinhead 2, Bloodwings. Hair on there. The Dark Below, which was the limited one, and that is signed. And then, of course, Wolf Cop. So actually, this was a pretty fun pack, in my opinion. Now, I might not know much about 2 of those movies, but I know enough about the other 2 that I'm pretty stoked. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And thank you for watching. If you liked, please hit a like for me, and you can subscribe to my channel. And yeah, look for more of my videos to come. Thank you very much, and have a good day.